About 80-90% I do believe that aliens exist, especially when it comes to in relation to a lot of ancient architecture. Like for example, the pyramids are all huge,
But
humongous.
that is a technological marvel by itself.
To lift up that humongous block
Boulders.
of stone onto a huge log to roll it to whichever location that you're supposed to go, what are you using? And pyramids are huge as they're tall as building, huge as architecture. So
I am Daddy Vibes.
I am Baby Q.
And we are
Cookie Max.
Tekken lah.
Oh, you go to future already, huh?
Then he abang. Then I said bro. I said that's written bro. Abang.
That abang.
When the abang episode will come out? Abang.
It always
Okay, I
gets me.
think
By this, it should have been out.
by then you watch this, the abang come out.
Yeah,
The abang come out on your screen.
the abang come.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the second part.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, this time around is different.
Yes.
Because
How
every part will be
different
different.
segment lah, so-called different segment lah, just to
got nothing to do with the last one.
yeah. So we just to break things
Shake it up.
shake things up a bit. Shake Dawood.
Who shake the hood?
I don't know, bro. Okay, so what now for part 2, okay? We are going to focus on conspiracy theories.
Wow. Okay, I got one.
Yes.
This one they say lah. Coffee shop people say.
Coffee shop people.
The uncle, the barber shop, the pakcik play dumb one. They say lah. This one they say, not I say ah. They say underneath the late Lee Kuan Yew house got tunnel go to Istana. Don't know. Conspiracy theory. Is that conspiracy theory?
Yeah, because nobody can confirm or deny, right? So it's yeah. So, but then again, you may never know. Maybe it does exist.
Disclaimer, not I say
Yeah,
one. They say one.
They say.
Mm.
So that's why it's called a conspiracy theory.
Okay, what is? Let's share. What you have in mind? Conspiracy theory.
I think it's more towards like aliens.
Wow.
Or sightings of Loch Ness monster, Yeti, Bigfoot, Sasquatch,
Orang
whatever you
minyak.
want to call it. Orang minyak. But orang minyak actually I think got a sort of history that I heard lah. So I don't know whether it can be considered a conspiracy theory. But let me just share lah. So I heard that
Orang minyak. Okay.
orang minyak is more like in those days those days as in like village time, no technology, no camera, phone, is very, very olden days, is like it's more like thieves who cover themselves in oil, or chikope, like all those like want to look at girls showering, or that kind of stuff. So what they do is they cover themselves up with this oil, so that in an event that they get caught, they cannot be caught because their whole body is too slippery. So that's the reason why they pour like oil all over the body. So from what I know, that is where the story of orang minyak came from lah.
Wow.
How true, how legit it is, I don't know. So that can be conspiracy theory also, right?
Can be. Wow.
Okay, question for you all.
Yes.
Is the earth flat? Or is it circular?
Circular.
Circular.
Great. Because there's people that think that it,
Flat earthers lah.
they go to a certain point, that's it just drops.
Yeah. But there are some points that they don't ask me what's the point now, but the point of time when I was looking at videos and stuff, there were 1 or 2 points that they say actually kind of got me thinking. Maybe could be. Not say could be as in like they gave a valid point, but then again we all know, Earth is a globe, so it is not flat. But the points they give is like kind of makes sense. You get what I
Do you
mean?
remember any of these?
That's the thing. I cannot remember. Maybe one day I'll try rewatching the video and get back to this again. If
It reminds me of one movie.
What?
You know that one? What's the movie? The one, it's a Chinese movie. Apa the one with the African Aboriginals. God must be crazy.
Oh, the Coca-Cola bottle.
The Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah.
He threw the Coca-Cola bottle to the end of the earth, and because it was evil, so he ran to the end of the earth. So that one is
Yes.
flat earther. So.
They had 3 parts, right? God must be crazy 3. Yeah. Oh, that was a...
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're talking about flat earth. Then
Yeah.
he ran to the end of the earth. Anyway, yeah. So, we dive deep into. I already say one, the tunnel.
Oh, tunnel. Yeah, Edward.
Okay, let me start this off.
Mm.
Have you all watched this movie called The Truman Show?
Yeah. Oh,
I think long ago, yeah.
Yes.
Jim Carrey actors.
Mm.
So basically, this guy,
Mm.
his life is being broadcasted as a reality show,
Oh yeah.
but he doesn't know it.
Mm.
To him, he sees everyone as the real people.
Okay.
His wife, his friends are
Just
all real
to
to
add,
him
his life was broadcasted since the time he was born.
since he was born.
Yeah, so he has no clue of how fake everything around him was.
Yeah.
So what is the conspiracy theory behind it? So everything is
So
fake.
everything is fake.
Mm.
Right now, both of us,
Mm.
me and baby
Mm.
Q, are actually actors.
Mm.
We're not real.
Oh, okay.
So this is your reality show.
I see.
Yeah.
But
That's
that
how it is.
movie, his wife,
Mm.
who he actually married, is also an actor. Everyone was basically
yeah.
his whole life was a lie.
Lie.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but he slowly started figuring out.
Yes.
He see cameras here.
Nice.
Why this person weirdly walking?
He always feel you notice that the same thing happen every day. Like this person will walk at this time. It's all like very pre-arranged lah.
Yeah. So that ties into this conspiracy theory that I read about. It's called the simulation theory.
Oh,
So basically, we are all living in a simulation. Have you ever played this game called Sims?
seems
You know,
yes.
small
But
characters.
those days lah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, this theory is we are all just a character in this game
Oh.
being played by someone else.
Being played by God.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone is God lah. Yeah, lah.
So someone is actually making this podcast right now. We are just game characters. Nothing is real.
I want to become the NPC.
Yeah, basically that lah. You're an NPC lah.
All I do is this.
That's what the theory is.
One movement.
So yeah, so this theory basically is like, oh, nothing is real. Everything is fake. Then there's people that actually like have
Interesting.
existential crisis because of this. They're like, oh, everything is fake. Nothing is real. I'm going crazy.
So they go down the rabbit hole and they just lose themselves.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
People go into depression thinking about it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
So that means for them is more like, since I am not in control of my life, why do I even have to do anything or?
Yeah, people have like breakdowns.
Ah shit.
Yeah, it's kind of deep.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Okay, I got one conspiracy theory. I need to Google this thing. So there's this thing called HAARP. HAARP. It's High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. It's located in Alaska.
What do they do?
Okay, so that facility itself is a lot of antennas lah. Okay, so it used to study at ionosphere, magnetosphere. Okay, and it can hit a region of space with radio waves. And it has been used for basic science, applied research, and space physics experiments. Whoa. Sorry guys. Okay, anyway. So this up what the conspiracy theory right is. This is what they say lah. It can actually be used to because like I say, it can hit a region. So meaning you can actually simulate a weather. Hit a region, bro.
Okay.
You heard that?
Yes.
Hit up a region.
Okay.
So meaning they can use the radio waves and stuff. Hit up the region lah.
Okay.
So like they can simulate this. Meaning government can control lah. Easy to say.
So isn't it like something like similar to, you know, like in
Conspiracy, yeah. Meaning like your life, everything is like actually controlled lah. So these are types of different what do you call it? conspiracy theories that have come into play.
But
Furthermore, cemented by like all this kind of stuff. So they use this thing, they use the thing, and they just just mash together. Say, oh, this one. So you got this one, then they make.
But don't you feel that some of these things are just a bit too far-fetched for you to even consider it being like a legit or valid?
Then like Area 54?
Yeah, I thought it's Area 51. Right?
51. Sorry. Confident
I thought
Barbie.
that was a new area.
No, I also thought maybe they expand from 51, 52, 53, 54. Now a new area. Oh, okay, yeah.
Carry on, sir.
But doesn't Area 51 actually exist?
Yalah.
They did excuse me, they did find out a facility, but the Area 51, from what I read, it was more towards military experiments and all, not like experimenting on aliens and stuff. It's just like a very deep secret facility where they churn up new inventions in like maybe military inventions and stuff lah.
High tech shit.
Like high tech shit. But then again, whether they do aliens, how to say? Like, okay, do you believe that aliens exist?
I choose to believe.
You choose to believe
through movie depictions.
Okay.
And possible sightings of UFOs and stuff.
Correct. Okay. So I also, in a way, do. Not say in a way lah. I think I do about 80-90%. I do believe that aliens exist lah, especially when it comes to a lot of in relation to a lot of ancient architecture. Like for example, the pyramid. Okay. Pyramids are all huge,
but
humongous.
That is a technological marvel by itself.
Meaning? As in?
It's a feat. Like how the people of ancient time, how they actually
correct.
What do you call it? Move the stones.
Correct.
There are theories on how they actually did it.
Correct. With the log
and how it was engineered. Yeah.
With the log and all. But then again, to lift up that humongous block
boulders
of stone onto a huge log to roll it to whichever location that you're supposed to go, what are you using?
Some conspiracy theory.
Okay.
From what I've read, I think it's like they use
water
slopes. No. So they build like slopes and then they push it up, the whatever big things that you're gonna build on top, they push it up the slope.
How are they pushing it?
Pulling.
Yeah lah. With what strength?
Excavator.
Okay, human
time travel.
Like I'm saying,
thousands of
human beings lah. Maybe at that point of time they were much stronger than how we are now. But
possible.
even then,
or taller so.
Yeah, and even then, they cannot be that strong until to the point that they okay lah. They build the first level. Okay, the foundation. they build the foundation. Okay, then the second level. How are they bringing it up to the second? No, I'm not talking about first floor, second floor. I'm talking about like you build the foundation first layer, the second layer, third layer, fourth layer, up to the and pyramids are huge as they are tall as building, huge as architecture. So
I never disturb you on the mic.
So without a form of external intervention by I don't know whether to call it.
Oh, so you're trying to say aliens help?
Yeah.
Aliens help to build the pyramids.
Yes. Because why? Even before aliens were sort of like a in thing or a popular thing. You can find evidences of how to say it? I won't say alien sightings like alien topics or alien beings. Even in those days, way early days.
Interesting.
And even at that point of time itself, it was depicted that they travel in a flying saucer, and they are coming from outer space. Whereas until now, even in this modern time and age, we do not have that kind of a technological advancement for us to travel in that. You get what I mean? So even in those days, they were already technologically advanced to the point where, yes, they come down to help, to help or experiment, or or maybe like what Edward said just now, Sims. Maybe they were using human beings as Sims.
Wow.
You get what I mean? So maybe they were using human beings as Sims, teaching them how to do things and everything. Because from caveman time, we by the time we discovered, caveman discovered fire was don't know how many eons ago.
Okay, so what's your conspiracy theory on where the aliens came from? Was it the existing planets, the Mars, Jupiter, Pluto?
Yes.
Or there is another planet yet to be unearthed?
Both possibilities.
What is your thought, Doctor?
Both possibilities are there, but then again, I feel it's more like they come from maybe a planet that hasn't been discovered yet, because a lot of planets that we discovered, we have actually gone to, like Mars and Moon, and I don't know what
but some planet cannot go.
Cannot go. Or too cold, or that kind of So correct. So we can't go. But then we have sent our equipment, our devices, our whatever to those places to see the surrounding, the environment. Human beings have always had the tendency to what do you call that? Culminate. I know, not culminate.
I am a Martian.
Yeah, like human beings have always this tendency to spread. They want to conquer. That kind of thing. Like they just want to conquer, explore, and that kind of thing. So for me, I feel like maybe the aliens did come from these certain planets that we have not stepped foot in, and only our machineries and our technology has been able to set foot and find things that we need to know lah.
At that time they were planning moon travels.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, like in that. So either maybe they came from that kind of planets, or for me the most plausible theory would be they come from a different dimension.
Wow.
Okay, they come from a different dimension, because if you come to think about it, if they are technologically advanced to the point where they can travel in the speed of light or speed of sound, technically speaking, you will be able to travel from a different dimension to a different dimension, right? Or different galaxy to a different galaxy, or from a different universe to a different universe.
Next up on the Daily Planet,
yes,
we have aliens traveling from another dimension.
Sounds exactly the same, yeah. So you get what I mean, right? That they actually did help us to advance our way of living, our standard of living.
Nice.
Pyramids and not just that. Even the Sphinx, the famous Sphinx. That is also another huge ass installation. Okay, that one, yes. Maybe you can argue they just carve it from one huge block of stone or mountain or hill or whatever . But even then, what made them think that this was possible? Unless they had a guidance. I'm not talking about spiritual guidance. I'm talking unless they had a guidance from a different physical entity.
But technological advances are all, what do you call it? Like breakthroughs, like discoveries. They are done. They are discovered, right?
Yeah, correct.
It's not because somebody give that direction.
Yeah, but you're talking about that is in current form, in current times, or maybe not too long ago, where technology was already advancing itself from a point. Like maybe, okay, for example, you have a dot, then the dot become a dash, then a dash become a longer dash, then it just become you get what I mean? It just evolves, it just gets better and better. But you had that start point in the first place for you to advance. Who was the start point for us?
Darwin.
Now you're talking about evolution. You're talking about conspiracy theory.
No, you ask who, I tell you who.
Okay, I'm talking about like similar Pyramid. I'm going back to pyramid again. How? Somebody has to have come down. Somebody must have helped human beings to build this kind of big installation in the first place. Okay, so there is another so-called
Theory.
not say theory or
Possible.
can say possibility. Is that, like Egyptians, they have their gods are all like like Horus. What are the others one?
Ra.
Horus, Ra, and all the other they have actually have this theory that these gods are actually all aliens. Like Egyptians have.
You heard of this before?
I watched Moon Knight.
Huh?
Moon Knight got all these Egyptian gods.
The crocodile goddess, and then the I don't
Hippopotamus.
know the bird god, the hippopotamus. So these were all aliens who actually came down to help these Egyptians. And for simple-minded human beings at the point of time when they not just then, like even now also for us when we see and we experience something new and something tremendous and extravagant, for us like fuck, wow, it's amazing, because it's not something that you in your mind you would have thought possible until you actually witness it firsthand. So in those days where people are more simple-minded and they see this kind of so-called entities coming down and helping them, normal lah, God. Only God is able to do these kind of things. Why? Because we are human beings. We are not capable. So automatically they revere the aliens who came to help them out as gods. So that is what
possibility.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Did you read this up somewhere, or you saw this on YouTube?
I'm actually I like to read a lot of my books are also a lot of conspiracy theory books, like Mayan Codex, about Illuminati,
Machu Picchu.
Yeah, okay, can say. I got a bit lost.
Pompeii.
Illuminati, Porang.
Pompeii.
Okay, can also. What's the other one?
Correct.
No. Knights Templar.
Oh.
The Knights Templar, Illuminati, and even this CERN facility. Wait, have you watched this movie? What's the movie? The Robert Langdon book. The Robert Langdon character. Is this fella acted? Tom Hanks.
Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, okay. You saw the movie, right? If you are someone who reads, like me, read it. Read it. You will get a lot of.
Statement. If someone who reads like me.
Yes. Okay. No, because okay. Just to sidetrack a bit. People ask me, "Are you a bookworm?" I tell them, "No, I'm not a bookworm." Then what are you? I'm a book.
Just a worm.
No, I'm a book dragon.
Wow.
I read a lot. And I have one whole wardrobe in my room dedicated just for my books.
Nice.
So that's why I say I'm a book dragon. So a lot of my books are all like Mayan Codex, Knights Templar, Illuminati, Da Vinci Code. A lot of these like conspiracy theory, science related kind of things. So similar. So I read about even Mayan Codex also is, but all these Mayans, even Mayans have their own pyramids, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
Confirm.
Mayans are a different. If you talk about
theirs is the open top.
Yes.
Open top.
So you just imagine in terms of timeline between Egyptian's pyramid and Mayan pyramid. Edward, I'm not sure whether you can try to see whether you can Google the timeline difference. I just want to know, because if the timeline difference is big, then then you can say maybe inter-religious, inter-faith, or inter-whatever.
But they are at different places in the continent, right?
Yes, correct. So that is what I'm trying to get. If the timeline is far apart, you can say they got inspiration or somehow the information to do this kind of architecture passed through to them. But if it's in a timeline where it's very close to each other, the only possibility I can say, let's say for example, maybe the Egypt pyramids came first, then a short while later the Mayan pyramids came. So it makes more sense that maybe it was the aliens who came and then they spread their knowledge to Egyptians, and then they went to the Mayan side, spread their knowledge to them, that kind of thing.
Can be.
That is what I feel. So there's a reason why I say I do believe in aliens, because a lot of things that happen in the early years of the human civilization is a bit too stunning to believe that at that point of time such an advancement was possible for human beings who are known to not be that maybe intellectual or technologically advanced and stuff. Edward, do you have it first?
So the Egyptian pyramids are much earlier.
Okay.
27th century BC.
Okay.
Mayans around the first millennium BC.
2000 BC.
Yeah.
So that is a very, very big gap lah.
In the timeline.
Yeah, in the timeline. Okay. So maybe the so-called information just went over that
possible
whole period lah.
Okay, I want to ask, since you say you read about the Knights of Templar and Da Vinci Code, right? So it is said that the Knights of Templar, their church is actually buried underneath Masjid Al-Aqsa. Ding 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 ding. Start.
Maybe.
So that one is in what? Israel. Aqsa, but it's if I'm not mistaken, it's under the Palestinian care lah. So that there's a possibility that they want to take over that region so they can uncover what's underneath. Have you heard of that conspiracy theory?
That no, this is the first time I'm hearing. But the Knights Templar was actually born to sort of like eradicate other religions lah.
Yeah.
Especially during the period where Islam was growing super rapidly in certain parts of the world. So the Knights Templar was established for that. And also Knights Templar, they are very closely associated with the Freemasons.
Yep.
The Freemasons who another name for them would be the Illuminati lah. Right? Am I right? Am I wrong?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so they are linked to Illuminati. So if, like I said, you watch the movie already, right? The Da Vinci Code, you read the book. So a lot of the details in the book, you will realize that it kind of makes sense. So you take the particular reference, when you go and Google, it kind of like matches.
Give an example.
Wow, bro, a lot lah, bro.
An example.
Okay, like for example, the book talks about this facility called CERN facility.
Okay.
CERN. It's an acronym, which I can't remember what's the full form. So this CERN facility is where they kind of develop a lot of groundbreaking scientific discoveries and technology and stuff. They do a lot of experiments with I can't remember this so-called particle. I can't remember what particle. Like something to do with the time or embracing the power of the sun or something within this particle, and like to advance their technology lah, that kind of stuff. So apparently it does exist lah. Can you just double check for us, Edward?
He's checking.
Yeah, because this book I read. Wow, when I was in my 20s.
But okay, this in what time frame was this? Long ago lah.
Long ago lah. This correct, long ago.
So was it depicted in the movie?
Yeah, it was. They actually followed almost very, very close to the book, especially the scorching the skin with the ambigrams of the fire, water, earth.
I remember that one.
Fire, water, earth. It's okay. We will continue this.
With the fire and the water.
Yes, we will continue this with part 3.
Yes.
Okay.
See you.
Catch you in part 3. Has there, although we have seen pictures of like maybe like captured aliens, or sometimes you see picture of like aliens and all. So for me, I feel like the skinwalkers are actually also aliens.
What is these skinwalkers?